Good morning.
Pink lemonade with the bomb, babe, make the booty like Beyonce. I can make the dick dance, rockin' like a blast, and you want another chance, but I know we won't last. And your last bitch mad, cause I'm coming up fast. I'm passing bitches up like they're running out of gas.
Period. It's very early in the morning, but I am getting ready to go to do like a photo shoot, and I was like, let me just film it, and I could also do a story time. So period. I already did my brows. I feel like this brow is a nasty arch. This brow is not, but that's how my brows are. So, but I feel like this is a nasty brow for a different day, and this is like a chill brow for a chill day. So I am chilling, but I'm nasty. So let's get started. Okay, so I already put like coconut oil on my face. People like, you shouldn't put that on your face, you shouldn't put that on your face, but it works for me. So I really like it. And we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into this story. I'm gonna tell y'all guys about how I got my apartment furnished for the free. For the free. Honey, why is this in here? But yeah, so it all started when I first moved into my own apartment, or I was moving in like a week or 2 weeks or something like that. I feel like I'm gonna go with like a natural, like browns and stuff, because I'm doing a photo shoot for like a t-shirt kind of line. I don't feel like I need to have like a super beat face. I feel like it would look cuter if it was more natural. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna use, I'm using these two palettes, the Juvia's Place palettes, and they're the only palettes that I own. So if you can hit me to some other places that I could use, let me know, period. So I'm going to use this really, really dark brown. You can't really see. Yeah, this dark brown. I'm going to use this dark brown color on the lid, and then period. So I was going to move into my apartment in 2 weeks. I don't know, yeah, like 2 weeks or something like that. And so I went to the furniture store, Aaron's, because I was just moving. You know, I wasn't really trying to buy nothing. And they be having cute stuff. Like, this is the Pro Conceal in Warm Sand, and that's what I have on my eyebrows too. But yeah, they be having cute stuff and everything. I feel like people really be sleeping on them. I don't know if people be sleeping on them, but I feel like they do. Because every time I tell somebody that's where my furniture is from, they just do not believe me. But I got new furniture, but it's still from Aaron's. But, so I walked in. You know, you have to do like the application and everything like that. So I walked in off of work, and that's when I was working at the hospital. And, I didn't really, you know, I didn't go to work. This is a brush that I got from Ipsy. I don't know what it's called. It says, it has hashtag INM on there, but I don't know. It's just like a little fluffy like brush. And so I walked in there to fill out the paperwork and everything, and everything was going smoothly. I was working with a girl at first, and then like I was filling out the rest of the paperwork, and all of a sudden this man comes out of the office or whatever, and he like sat next to me on the couch. I was filling out the paper, and he was like, we're gonna try to get this, you know, shipped out to you really soon. You know, everything like started a conversation about what I'm doing. So I wasn't hip at first, because like I just got off work. You know, I was trying to handle all my business before I went back home, you know. And I was like, okay, you know, we were talking about it. And so I ended up dropping my purse, like, on the floor. And so I had leaned down to pick it up, but he also leaned down to pick it up. And, like, my butt accidentally, like, it was so weird. Like, I don't know, like, we bumped each other. So he, like, turned completely red. He was like, oh, my God, like, you know, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that, everything like that. So to see how like embarrassed he was or whatever, I was like, it's not a big deal. It's okay, you good, you know. So I'm also gonna go in with Katsina, this to be like the blending color. And so we finished doing the thing and everything like that, and he was really cool. You know, I finished the thing. He was like, we're gonna process it in this amount of days, and you know, that's how the process works and everything. So I was like, okay, cool, period. Like, cool. So when I get into my car, and I'm really not even left yet, like I'm just still a little bit in the parking lot, this man texts me and was like, oh yeah, I was still looking into the furniture and it's gonna be here, it could be here sooner, but that, like, is that not your move-in date? You have to text me from your cell to tell me that. So that's when I started getting a little hip, like, oh, this is what we're doing. Okay. So I was like, no, you know, I won't be living there at that time. It should be closer to my move-in date and everything like that. And so he was like, okay, or whatever. And I was like, why did you text me instead of calling from the store phone? Like, you know, what's going on? And he was like, no, I just wanted you to know now. I'm cute. He was like, I just wanted you to know as soon as possible. And I'm like, okay. And so, I was like, okay, whatever. And so then he ends up texting back and was like, I also don't want anything to be repeated. So I'm like, okay, bitch. Like, at this point, you could have just said what you wanted or what you was trying to accomplish in the damn beginning when I asked you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like stuff like that. So I'm going to take Senegal. I'm going to take this color right here and put a little, like, in the, what is this called? Like the crease, I guess. So, just to give it a little something. So, yeah, he texted me and was like, I don't need nobody finding out and all this type of stuff. And I'm like, finding out what? I thought you just wanted me to know ahead of time. Like, you know, I thought you just wanted me to know. I thought you weren't on nothing, because I don't like stuff like that. Like, honey, people got stuff to do. So if you trying to be bold, really be bold, honey. Don't waste my time. So, he ended up saying, like, he could make me a new lease agreement without them knowing, because he was like the head person over the store, and he was like, I can make you a new lease agreement where you only have to pay $15 and your bed will be paid off, and then after one payment of like, I think it was like $300, your whole living room set will be paid off. So I was like, tell me more. So eventually, I was like, so what do you want me to do? He was like, I just want you to send me pictures and videos and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't feel comfortable doing videos. As a girl, you can always say, like, what you don't feel comfortable doing. Like, they can't really say anything unless, like, that makes them seem so weird and sketch. Like, if I'm saying I don't feel comfortable doing something and you're still trying to pressure me to do it, like, that's weird. So I was like, I don't feel comfortable sending the videos, but I have no problem sending you pictures. So it gets to where, like, he's texting me, like, he's married to a black woman. He has, like, they have, like, mixed kids and everything like that. So I was just like, okay, like, cool, whatever. Like, so we get to texting and everything like that, and he's, like, really wanting steady conversation and everything. Like, I'm using L'Oreal Carbon Black Telescopic Liner, this type. Anyway, so yeah, so we get to texting and everything, and he's just like, you know, everyday conversation, and then he asked for the pictures. So I was like, I can't send you the pictures because you haven't gave me the lease agreement yet. Like, what am I sending you pictures for? And you haven't even held up your side of the deal yet. Period. Like, boy, please. So he was like, oh, okay, we can wait till after that. So then I was gonna do a wing liner, but I'm over wing liner. I'm just over it. I don't know. I feel like people just be doing it to be doing some shit. But, so yeah, so he was like, okay, cool, we could wait. So it was snowing and icing and everything in Little Rock around that time. And so he couldn't, I was in here sleeping on the floor, honey, because I had nothing because it was, I live on a hill. So they couldn't get the truck up the hill. It was just so much. So then he was like, well, I'll let you do it for cheaper because I texted him. I was like, I'm sleeping on the floor, you know, playing the victim. Playing the victim, period. And so he was like, I'll give it to you for cheaper. And so I was like, okay. And so he gave me the lease agreement or whatever, the new one. And I went to the store to pick it up. And everything was there. Everything was solid or whatever, right? So I took my ass on goddamn a porn site, and found him some pictures of some black cat, period. Got him some real good pictures. Like, baby girls was busting it. It was no games played. So I feel like he should have been real satisfied with those photos. So he was like, you know, ooh, you know, I can't thank you so much and everything like that. So I'm like, Meanwhile, it wasn't even me. But anyway, so I sent him those pictures and everything like that. And so he started telling me that he wanted me to come to the store in the morning, like early in the morning, like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning, so he can give me oral pleasures. Boy, what? Boy, what? I was like, no. And he was like, well, I was going to pay for the rest of your stuff if you let me do it or whatever. And I was like, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bed already paid for because I paid the $15. The furniture I just need to pay $300 on. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't desperate for that. So he was like, I'll just start giving you money or whatever. If you let me do that. So I'm like, bitch, no. I don't want you. Oh, To me, like, you know, I'm a whatever floats your boat type of person. But me personally, I'm not about to be doing nothing sexual for no little petty pocket cash. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. Like, if I was to do something sexual, it would have to be like some real serious coins on the table. I'm talking about like 10,000 and up, which I feel like nobody's gonna pay, so I'm good. Like, I'm just not finna. I just feel like it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? For you to do all of that and have somebody all in your area like that, like, it's never that deep. Well, you know, it could for me. It could be that deep for somebody else. Somebody else could be in a situation where that's what they need to do. And like I said, I'm not judging you, but I'm not doing it. So, in my mind, I'm just like, boy, like, what? Are you dumb? Like, so then he ends up telling me that he wants me to, you know, still meet him at the store. I can't meet him no more and all this type of stuff. Like, so you're not going to still talk to me and stuff for money. So I'm like, boy, I could talk to you, but the stuff that you just asked of me is not going, that's not what's going to happen for you, boo. So that's why I had started stop talking to him. So fast forward or whatever, I go to meet him at the store, like, after work one day because he said he was going to give me the money back that I paid for my furniture. So I was like, okay, you know, That's cool. I wasn't going in no morning time, not to be doing no frisky business, bitch. Like, the fuck. So he was like, he came outside and got in my car, and I'm like, okay, see, that's why I don't do shit like this. Like, you could have talked to me through the window, like, boy, stop. So yeah, he gets all close in the window and everything like that. I mean, in the car, and he was like, before he got out, he was like, give me a kiss. Bitch, are you fucking on crack, Cole? What am I kissing you for? I don't understand what you think I'm gonna fucking kiss you for. Like, you got me completely and utterly fucked up. Like, I'm not about to fucking kiss you. And then the thing is, he already done did everything, like, that I needed him to do. So, him talking about kissing him, the fuck? But then he started talking more up my alley because he was like, well, I'm going hunting. Ooh, somebody being loud outside. I'm finna go hunting or whatever, and you can send me pictures while I'm there, and then I'll just, in repayment for the extra money I gave you. So, he ended up giving me like $500. And so he was like, I'm gonna be gone for X amount of days, and I could text you when I'm in the stand, and you send me the pictures or whatever. And he was like, I want the ones like last time. I'm like, that's what you was gonna get, bitch. So, let's be motherfucking crystal clear. So I'm like, okay, cool, you know. So, he goes to the little deer camp or whatever, and I go right the fuck back on XNXX, bitch, and got him some pictures. Like, and then he's so dumb. Like, the pictures, it was like of black girls, but I made it black and white. So they didn't even really have to be my skin complexion. They was just black. Like, just, it was just like, you're the... And a part of me feels like he knew it wasn't me. He just didn't care. Because, like, you never thought that was my boom boom. Like, you didn't think that. And then I don't even think I even tried to get them to be like the same girl or like look alike. It was just a black vagina. Because I didn't care no more. Like, the furniture was in my house. It was paid off. They gave me the little ownership papers for the bed and the furniture. And then the way he did it, it was like, what can he do? Like, he can't have them try to come get it back because I didn't send him pictures of my body. Like, no, that's not how that's gonna fucking go. So I didn't care. You know what I mean? Like, so that's how I feel like I think he knew it wasn't me. He just was on some shit. Like, he just was, I don't know, just in denial, I guess. So then he ended up telling me that he had a little bit of problems in the grown man area or whatever. That's why he wanted the pictures and to talk to me and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna lie, I did feel a little bit bad for him because I feel like, okay, he trusted me to tell that to me. And I feel like that's not funny or anything like that. So, like, at the end of the day, you feel like I use people for their money and stuff like that, but I never came across as, like, no bitch, like, no evil-ass bitch. So I'm not finna just treat this man like that. I know he wrong. Everybody like, oh, he got a wife, he did this, he did that. But I'm still not finna be fucking hateful to him or whatever after he told me that. And so I was like, you know, still his friend after a while. And then the shit hit the fan because one of the people at the store, so I was trying to do, you know, that under eye thing when people do like a color under there instead of black. But I really don't think that's going to be for me because, I don't know, I'm trying to take myself one step at a time with this. I just started doing like eyeshadow and caring about that. Like that. Like, so I'm going to walk and not run because And also, I think my eyes, well, to me, my eyes are my favorite feature. And I'm not about to not highlight that. And I feel like putting black underneath it, it just shows the shape of my eye more. You know? At least that's what I think. I think it just shows the girls, the cat-like, period. Because I be seeing girls do that, and I be like, ooh, that's cute. Like, I wish I knew how to do that. Which I pretty sure it's not hard. You just have to fucking put it under there. But, I don't know. I'm just not ready to be bold with the damn colors yet. Can y'all see? I think I did pretty good. I think that's a cute little eye. You know? I think that's cute. Alright. What part was I on? Oh, okay. So, and I'm using my powder foundation. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deepest. And that's what I use as foundation. And I use it all over my face. Because I just love it. Like, I might start using, I don't know. I was going to say I might start using liquid foundation because it's not summertime anymore. But I don't know. I just love this. I love how it makes my skin look. I love how it's like, gives you that barely there feeling. You know what I mean? It's not like you don't feel fucking, you feel beat, but not like beat the fuck down, like all that damn makeup on. I don't know. I just like it. I really like it. And I found my hard eyebrow brush because I really lost this shit. Last time I did the little get ready with me thing, I lost it because that's why my eyebrows, I was not feeling like my eyebrows was in there like they usually are. Like, I didn't feel like my eyebrows was really giving me what they usually give. Hold on, y'all. Dorian texts me about food. Yeah, I'm back, period. So one of the workers that worked there ended up calling me. And she was like, I'm looking at your account. And I already was like, shook, like, okay. So she was like, I'm looking at your account. And first of all, I'm like, bitch, why are you looking at my account when my shit says that I'm paid in full, ho? Why are you even still looking at my stuff? Anyway, so she's like, I'm looking at your account. And it shows that you only made one payment, but your stuff is paid off. Okay. So I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. I got the little sample. It's in deep because I want to see if I liked it. And I actually really do like it. So I'm actually today probably going to order the, or I'll go get it from Sephora, the big one. But I do like it a lot. It's good. But anyway, so I was like, that's not true. Like, I have my ownership papers and everything like that. And she was like, I'm just trying to figure out, did you bring like cash or, and I'm like, yes, like I brought my cash in. She was like, do you have your receipts? And I was like, no, because I got my ownership papers. Like, why would I keep up with the receipts when I'm done paying on it? And she was like, no, I understand. Like, I get that. And she was like, I was just trying to see because, and then to me, I'm like, what the fuck do they got to do with you? You know what I mean? So she was like, I was just trying to see because it didn't add up. Those are the words she used. It didn't add up. I don't care. What the fuck are we, the Migos? Add it up. No, we're not, bitch. It don't have to add up to you. Just know that it's been paid for. I don't understand. It's been handled. What the fuck? So she was like, okay. She was like, I'm just going to look into it and then I'll call you back. And I'm like, what are you calling me for? That's it. I literally asked her. I said, what are you calling me for? I said, maybe you should try to get, you know, just leave it where it's at because it's been paid and it's taken care of. And I don't understand what more can y'all, that's what I told her. I said, what more can y'all do? And she was like, well, I just wanted to try to see what was going on with it. I said, nothing's going on with it because it's paid. Like, okay. And she was like, I think it might have been a discrepancy in your paperwork and all this. And she was like, because this can't be right, everything right. So in my mind, I'm just like, okay, so she is on hot pursuit. So I had to text him like, did you just recently like get in trouble for doing what you did with me with somebody else? Because he did it effortlessly. He tried to act like he was like shy and shit like that. But nigga, the way you just text my phone talking about some, do I want to do this for you and do that to you for the furniture? You done did that to somebody else before. And they probably was desperate enough to go lay down with you. But I was from somewhere else. I'm not from here, baby. So, anyway. So, she was like, I was trying to, I think your paperwork was done wrong. And I'm like, okay, well, if it was wrong, it's something y'all need to train about. And y'all don't need to involve me. Period. That's what I said. I said you should train them. And don't talk to me about it. So, I texted him and was like, did you just recently get in trouble for doing that to somebody else? Or, like, did she know and now she mad and she want to tell? And I went over that with the warm sand because y'all know I like a good highlight. So, period. And so, he was like, no, I never got in trouble for it. I never got caught and nothing ever is happening. I don't know why she hitting you up or whatever. So, he was like, actually, you could really ignore her because it was his store. Like, he was the GM or whatever. Like, he was a, I don't know. Whatever. He was the fucking wear the pants around that hoe. How about that? So he was like, really, you really can't ignore her, to be honest, and disregard what she's saying because you were right. She can't do nothing to you and everything like that. So I was like, okay, cool. So I disregarded. I'm going on about my life. I'm still texting him here and there. Like, if he texts me, I'll be nice to him and everything like that. So, you know, that's what was going on with that. And so, old girl called back, but you know, I didn't answer the phone because that's what I was like. He told me there's nothing she could do to me. So I'm going to use Black Opal True Color, the contour stick in Ebony Brown. I really don't know if it's a contour stick, but that's what I use it for. So yeah, so he told me don't worry about it, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not about to let this lady stress me. And so she ended up calling back, baby, leaving a message talking about, so we need to speak with you urgently. For what? Like, what? So she ended up saying there was a discrepancy on the paperwork because what I paid is not what matches the paperwork, the original paperwork and everything like that. And I said, well, I could bring up the paperwork up there that I saw. And to be honest, that man was not my man. He was somebody else's man. He was married. He was doing what he wanted to do. And I'm not about to get into no mess because you can't control your workers. Because she was like, it would have to be something that's handled by the police station if I didn't, like, you know, talk to them or whatever because it looks like I was made fraud paperwork and everything like that. Because they didn't have the documents that I signed. That's not what they really had, like, on file like that. So she was like, if you give us what you signed, then it will be, you know, straight or whatever. So I was like, oh my God, really? Like, for real? And so, so I went up there, brought her the paperwork I signed, and she was like, who gave you this paperwork? And I just said, I don't remember. Like, I just came up here, and when I brought my money, I just signed it. Because I ain't no snitch, but I'm not finna go down for nothing that somebody else did that was not me. So, that's that fact, period. And, okay, so I'm also going with the Black Radiance contour palette, and I'm going to do the contour color right here. So she's like, who gave you this paperwork? And I'm like, bitch, I have no clue. I don't remember. Like, I said, all I know is that's what they brought. And that's what ended up happening, and that's what I ended up signing. So she was like, so you don't know anyone personally that works here? I mean, she was really, and then why she, a police officer walked in. I'm like, damn, bitch, you really caught the po-pos on me? Like, you are really tight right now. Like, you're really pressed at this point. I don't understand what's wrong. So she was like, and she gonna tell me, don't get nervous, it's just protocol. I said, I'm not nervous, I can give a fuck. And that's literally what I said. And the police officer was standing right there like, I don't care. So this is my highlighter. Remember I told y'all? I don't care about y'all, about you having no police officer here because I didn't do anything. So she was like, well, we just gonna need a little bit more time to look over it and everything like that. And I'm like, at this point, I had an attitude with her because she was, to me, you was just doing a lot for no reason. Like, you was just doing a lot for no reason. You had no reason to be being that extra, but you just, ooh, I'm glad that didn't fall on the floor. You just doing it. Like, ooh. So, what is the reason? For real. Like, why are you being so extra? That's what I wanted to know from her. And so she was like, it's just been a lot of suspicious accounts. So then that's when I just didn't care no more. I didn't involve myself because she was like, it's a lot of suspicious accounts. So that means I'm not the only female that he done did that to, like I thought. And they just catching on to him. So then I didn't tell him nothing else because at this point, you lied. I don't like that. Like I be watching How to Get Away with Murder, and I completely understand when she say, do not lie to me because I'm not going to be able to help you if you lie, period. And that's period. So he lied or whatever and had them catch me off guard with some stuff. So I don't care. I just stopped texting him. Then, child, he gonna text me from a whole nother number talking about because I worked for a cancer specialist. He talking about he needed help because he had to keep getting cancer screenings and shit like that. And he was like, I want to know, do I know a good doctor? I work for a breast cancer doctor. I don't work for a doctor that just handles all types of cancer. So I was like, I cannot assist you, period. And I don't know. He was just doing too much for me. Like, you lied, you're weird, I don't care. So that's how that happened. And then I still ended up selling that furniture anyway. And then I got some more furniture from them. So I guess they don't have nothing on my name, like no red flags or nothing. Because I got some furniture. And I'm going to pay for it this time. Look, I'm going to pay for it this time because I don't need no drama. I don't need no drama, period. What Mary say? Shit, I don't got time for no shit like that. Because he could have told me the true tea. Because I was still nice to him. Like, I didn't even have to still be conversing with him. He didn't have to still have my contact information. None of that. But I would, you know, you always try to be nice to people. So I was just like, okay, I'll be nice to him and still talk to him. Because he was telling me all his little problems he had going on and stuff like that. But no, you doing that to multiple girls. So you're good. You got multiple girls that you're hitting up and talking about they can get their furniture for free. And, you know, I feel so bad because some girls probably was desperate in the time of need and done laid down with him. To me, that's fucking disgusting. You're filthy for trying to manipulate people and stuff like that. Because I feel like that's what he thought about me. He thought that about me. I was black, young, you know, moving into an apartment, had scrubs on. I'm not throwing no shade, but I'm saying he probably thought I was like you know how girls be in them schools and shit like that, the little monthly programs trying to do shit real quick. That's what he probably thought. No, baby, I was doing good. I just needed, you know, I just didn't have enough time to save when I got here because I just needed to get my own stuff. So he's fucking trash, and I really do hope that he did not have cancer because that's sad. So even after anything, I don't want nobody to be sick like that. And then he's married to a black woman, so I'm like, damn, she got to be just getting money because bitch, ain't no motherfucking reason for you to have this man doing this shit on you and you you still with him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no reason for that, bitch. But that's the story, honey, how I got my shit. And I'm just feeling like a lot of people don't understand that when you trying to have a sugar daddy or something, or arrangement or some shit like that, you can't go looking for that. Like, I be telling people that. They like, help me find a sugar daddy, help me find this, help me find that. First of all, they gotta find you. Because if they're not interested in you, what they want, one thing, and then you gonna end up doing it because you think, well, no, you're not. Let me not say that. But it's just like they don't care about nothing else. If you become something that approach them about money, you just something that they paying. And they're not gonna pay you for conversation because the conversation ain't what got them. You looking desperate is what got them. If you really want the tea. So, you know, and I'm gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. So I wanna try this this MAC or whatever. But if it's not cute and I have to wipe it off my damn face, you know, that's irritating. But I got that Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. Fab. It's so fab. Like, so fab. It's like my everyday lip. Like, it's in my purse. Because this is Love Child MAC Lip Gloss. And it's kind of like, honey. And you see that color? Okay, it's cute, but it's not for the look I'm going for today. I'm not going for that. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I'm not going for that look today. So, it's a no. But it's very cute though. Very cute though. Period. And she's ready. She's beat. So I'm gonna come back. Last time I didn't come back after I did my hair and everything. But I'm gonna do that today because I was like, damn, bitch, you didn't even show them really what it looked like. I put a picture of me at the fair, but I don't feel like that really would like suffice. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I just showed them me getting ready. And then that was it, but I didn't show the whole thing of me getting ready. And I'm really thinking about vlogging today, but I really don't know. So I'm not gonna lie or anything. So I hope you enjoyed the story part, and I'm going to show you after I put my wig on and everything what the look looks like, and then yeah, that's all. So, and I'm mad I'm sitting up here looking like I just got snatched up. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and love you. I'll talk to you later.